I've been building furniture for about 18, 20 years, something like that. Got started actually through renovation carpentry. I think I can actually date the point where I started building furniture to when I found a book, pictures of the furniture of Green and Green. And I was just amazed by what that was and decided at that point that I was going to be a furniture maker. It's commissioned work, usually, just one-off pieces, and everything from, coffee tables, dining sets, sideboards, wall cabinets, bedroom furniture, the whole range of residential furniture. The lines of the pieces are very clean and simple. There's very little fussiness. I try to pare the things down to very elemental, lines in the furniture. So I try and make it timeless. I try and make it something that's simply my original design. My family and I were out of town. We were in Boston. We had a friend who was singing at a cabaret, so we went overnight, Saturday to Sunday, to see her show, and started heading back around noon on Sunday. And we came in just around the corner up here on Water Street, which is where our house is, and started coming down the hill, looking toward downtown, and just saw our street disappear underwater. About a block down from our house, block and a half down from our house, it became a lake. The shoreline of the lake was up near the street, and we just basically pulled up and looked and saw that the water level was up to the bottom of the windows throughout here, and of course, so that the whole parking lot area out there, everything would have been a lake. If you look around, you can see the water line still showing on the doors and stuff like that all around here. So then we had to figure out what to do. There was nothing to do here. We couldn't get in. I mean, there was actually a rowboat up on the edge of the water. We turned around, went home, and kind of got through our shock a little bit, and started thinking about what to do next. Obviously, had I been in town and I saw what was happening, I could have come to the shop here and started getting stuff up off the floor. But the fact that we were gone meant nothing was prepared for it. We went home and started making some phone calls to friends and seeing what we could come up with, and basically had to wait for the water to go down, and I had no idea how long that was going to take. So I drove back every couple of hours, in the dark, kind of looking with my headlights to see, and I saw the water was starting to go down. By about 10 o'clock the next morning, I was able to drive my van around here. There was still, water about a foot or more deep. And I pulled up to the front of the shop and opened the door. It was dark. They had killed the power to the whole area, of course, as soon as the flood started coming up. So I opened the door, looked inside with a flashlight, and it was just stuff floating around, and just chaos, right? And my heart kind of sunk at that point. It was just like, what do you do? What do you do?